Takes off again and looking spry on his feet, Dusty, right?
He does, but you know what? He made a mistake. He started the slide too soon. Remember, the spot is where you initiate the slide.
Fitzgerald keeps it and picks up the first down beyond the 41-yard line. Folks, Fitzgerald keeps it himself and gets across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Play it again, a nice run by Kylan Hill. Down the sidelines on a dash. And finally brought down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 7-yard line. Got some pressure into the end zone. Incomplete. Intended for Austin Williams. Good pressure by Daquan Patton last week from 40 yards out against Stephen F. Austin. But he knocks this one through. It's pure. What'd you make? Reisner against Sweat. On 3rd down and 4. Harrison motion, trips to the wide side of the field. Thompson can run it, picks up the first down inside Mississippi State territory at the 44. He gets pulled today against Montez Sweat, number 9. Thompson steps up and runs it and picks up another first down, or at least right near that first down marker at the 35-yard line. 4th and inches. And that was Jeffrey Simmons apparently jumping offside. And there's some malicious intentions down there.
By Jonathan Abram, helping his teammate.
First down and 10. Pass complete to Warmack. And he picks up a first down. Knocked out of bounds finally at the 12 by Jonathan Abram. Little heat coming. And they got to Thompson. He put it on the ground. It's loose. And the Bulldogs bludgeon the Kansas State quarterback. The sack and scoop. Leo Lewis with a big-time hit. And Gary Green with the fumble recovery.
Ball comes loose.
No, he wasn't throwing. He was getting ready to cock it and fire, but
and I don't even know if that went forward, if they want to call it a pass. No, I think that's going to be confirmed.
Yeah, play on.
After video review, the passer still has control of the ball in his hand when his hand starts going forward. This is an incomplete pass. The ball will be placed at the 9-yard line where it'll be 3rd down. Will the play game clock operator please put 4:01 on the game clock?
Down without scoring a touchdown. Out of the backfield, incomplete. Alex Barnes had no chance on campus. Just recently put on scholarship several days ago. I don't want to make it a Rudy story because that's not a game winner, but that's a pretty good story, Dusty.
It's a fantastic story. Yesterday I was in the Kansas State facility and I actually had a chance to talk with his boss, Blake Lynch's boss, yesterday, and he told me right before fall camp started, Blake came to him and said, I'm going to focus on football and school. I'm going to have to step away from my custodial duties.
From the 8-yard line, Brian Cole. Got an alley up the side. Hurdled one tackler, makes it all the way out to the 45, and that was 5'5" Blake Lynch on the stop. Adnan, you can relate to about 5'7", right?
Good field position for Mississippi State.
Starting from the 45, Fitzgerald kept it himself. And got about 4 on the play. Tackled by Walter Neal. Through the years than people thought. On the handoff, this is Kylan Hill. And Hill moving the pile and picks up enough for the first down. At about the 44-yard line of Kansas State. Got 6 on the play. Hill breaks a tackle. Stays on his feet, and a spirited run near the first down. Hubert couldn't bring him down, and he picked up about 10 on the play. Picked up enough for the first down there. But Williams on the sidelines there. Incomplete, intended for Hill.
The new playbook, and he was extremely supportive when Hill got the starting nod over him.
Great to see two guys competing and remaining bonded teammates like that.
Two different style of backs. Complement each other extremely well. And
to get all the way to the 22 for a first down. Underneath, complete to Guidry. Guidry on his scooter and got the first down for the Bulldogs. Wide open. Touchdown Hill.
Nick Fitzgerald back on the field for the first time. Finally leads a touchdown drive for the Bulldogs.
Blitz coming. Kansas State picked it up, and Thompson, nobody home, but a little contact and a flag thrown down that far sideline at the 47. In this football game.
Holding. 32, defense against an eligible receiver. 10-yard penalty with an automatic first down.
Bill Snyder's got to like that.
Thompson on a quarterback run and nowhere to go. And those guys on defense, the ball came loose. And Mississippi State indicating that they recovered it.
Looked like 62. Tyler Mitchell jumped on it initially, but you know it gets a little crazy down there. That ball's on the ground, bottom of a pile.
Maurice Smitherman. Last section had it popping. 3rd and 3 for Mississippi State. Fitzgerald with a first down and then some. Still on his feet. And Nick Fitzgerald tiptoes out of bounds inside Kansas State territory at the 43. And a great block from Darrell Williams up front. That'll stop the fight song momentarily.
The ball overthrown.
3rd and 10. Fitzgerald completes it underneath harmlessly. It's going to be short of the first down. A gain of 5 for Rod Green on the catch. Quick slant, incomplete, nobody home, and the Wildcats will take over on downs. He's a lot of experience.
He's an explosive, dynamic playmaker, and expect more quarterback run game with him in.
Here's a look at it, Dusty. Kept it, broke a tackle, and picks up the first down near midfield. Tough running by Alex Barnes. Barnes picked up about 6. Abram made the tackle.
He's a workout warrior.
3rd down and 4.
K-State.
A first down run by Alex Delton. Thompson making the tackle on the play, but a pickup of 4.
LSU was impressive, but man, Miami.
2nd and 10. Boy, is that intercepted? What a pick by Errol Thompson. Wow, Simmons with the pressure, and Thompson laid out for the interception at the 35. Fitzgerald looking to pass it. Mitchell with the catch and falls forward to the 40-yard line, picks up 5. Shelley with the tackle. The best in limiting turnovers. Fitzgerald completes it to Johnson and turns the corner on his feet. Inside the 30, and Justin Johnson with a big first down for Mississippi State. Hill, nobody home up the middle. Hill, touchdown Bulldogs.
Good blocking up front. The defensive end ball gets too far upfield, and the safety Denzel Goolsby has got to make that tackle. He's right there in position, but Kylan Hill with a stiff arm shoves him to the turf. As he strolls into the end zone, your safeties have to be excellent tacklers in the open field.
Last year. They hope to see a lot more slam dunk celebrations at Mississippi State. This is Barnes. Barnes picks up about 7.
One thing I like about it is he told his players, hand the ball to the referee.
And he often raps to his players.
I like that. And this is Barnes, brought down at the 41.
Pressure in these spots.
Here's the heat. Middle screen complete, but nowhere to go. There's a flag down on the play. Jeffrey Simmons in on the stop.
Hands to the face. It wasn't a terrible shot. It wasn't a helmet to helmet, or it wasn't overly late, but he did take that right hand, shove the quarterback in the face.
Delton runs into his own lineman and is sacked back at the 35. Montez Sweat, the first one to get there, and a loss of 6 on the play, and now dangerously on the fringes of field goal range. With the turmoil around us today, it's great to hear a story like this young man, Blake Lynch, who knocks it high, but not far enough. A little bit short. And that's the end of the first half of play as they go to the locker room. Bill Snyder's team trailing by 14 points in the first road game of the Joe Moorhead era. Mississippi State leading it 17-3.
Thompson, I think, should be in the game. He gives them that more vertical threat in the passing game.
He hands it off to Barnes with a gaping hole up the middle. See if Thompson is aware of that. They hand it off again. Third consecutive carry for Barnes. Tried to square those shoulders and turn it upfield. Simmons great up front, impacting that offensive line for the Wildcats. They flush Thompson out again. Sweat. And he throws it away. He was outside the pocket. The ball went seemingly beyond the line of scrimmage, so no grounding.
Outside was so disruptive and so difficult for offensive lines to deal with.
Boy, this is going to be stuck inside the 5-yard line. Great punt by Andrew Hicks.
You don't know who Jason Taylor is? I said the dude's a Hall of Famer. Go watch the tape and learn from a living legend.
Kids, man, kids. Millennials. Fitzgerald finds his target, Guidry.
Weight, everything. Just the athleticism, the length, the relentless effort to the quarterback. I think Montez Sweat's going to have a great opportunity to play himself as a first-round draft pick coming up next April.
This is the state of Florida. 2nd and 3. Gaping hole and a burst by Hill. Hill is off. Finally tackled at the 13. A touchdown saving tackle on the play. Finally by Kendall Adams. Fitzgerald over the middle. Touchdown, Mississippi State, Austin Williams.
Spring and fall camp.
21-0. A 21-0 run by Mississippi State when we come back.
Expect him to have a monster year. Those fantasy levels out there.
Skylar Thompson still in at quarterback, hands it off to Barnes with nowhere to go as we go back to the studio. Group of teams discussion in the conference. Thompson fires a bullet complete to number 83, Dalton Schoen.
We're only through, 1 week, and we're getting started on week number 2. So I don't want to overreact, but if you ask me today, boy, it sure seems like Oklahoma's going to have their way with this league and flat out getting it done here today.
Thompson, boy, into traffic and found a nice tight window to squeeze it through. The pass complete. Thompson sees the pocket collapse, and he collapses with it. Back at the 47-yard line, Fletcher Adams was the first one to get there.
They just come in waves, man. I mean, they just continue to roll people through, yet they continue to get after the quarterback. This time, coming off the edge up top, he's going to get to the quarterback. Fletcher Adams working on Scott France, just a bull rush all the way to the quarterback. Pressure comes from the left, comes from the middle, and then Fletcher Adams able to notch the sack.
3rd and 18 after that 8-yard loss. State's offensive line and the defensive front of Mississippi State.
Oh, it's the defensive front of Mississippi State.
Nixon on the punt return. He elected to field it inside his 10. He's brought down at about the 5-yard line, a 46-yard punt. Fitzgerald keeps it again. It was interesting, Dusty, to hear him talk about the first time he spoke with his new head coach, Coach Moorhead. He said he was on a flight, got the text, heard about the decision.
This season, the passing game, Nick Fitzgerald throwing the football, is going to have to continue to progress. Because elsewhere, the defense, the running attack.
False start. 55, offense.
Scoreboard, 3rd and 6. Kylan Hill with an education and acceleration through the hole. Fitzgerald on the keeper. Got rid of it, intercepted at the 34 by Hubert. That's the turnover the Wildcats needed. All the way down. They get it off in time into the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Schoen. Giving you the actuals and factuals on that touchdown grab. We got a game. Can swing the momentum back in favor of Mississippi State on this series. Keeps it himself, a yawning hole up the middle, and a nice show of acceleration and speed by Fitzgerald. Under 2 minutes to go in the third. Hill on the handoff out to the 49-yard line, and folks, tonight on 2nd and 5, Hill again lunging for the first down, and it looks like he got it. Fitzgerald on the keeper. And a nice gain of about 8 yards by Nick Fitzgerald. This crew down by a couple of touchdowns. Nick Fitzgerald keeping it again on the ground and making it down to the 33-yard line. Patton making the tackle along with Walker. Hill again. Boy, he carried that tackler, Molly, for about 4 yards. 20 years on the sidelines and all. Fitzgerald picks up the first down inside the 20 to the 16.
And I thought that was high praise for Nick Fitzgerald.
Certainly is, and here's a guy earning praise. Wow. Hill with another thrill. Touchdown, Mississippi State. But after that, he breathed new life into this program, and this is Shelley on the return. Big hit on Shelley, and a flag thrown.
Could be a targeting.
Personal foul. Targeting. Number 38, kickoff team. 15-yard penalty, first down. This play is now under video review.
And I can appreciate Jonathan Abram wanting to fly around and get into those big collisions, but you've got to be smart. You've got to have your eyes up.
Thompson keeps it. Got to the edge and slides in near the first down, a 9-yard gain. Boy, and I was surprised last week that they lost to BYU, and then now following it up with another seemingly disappointing performance.
A 3-score game, that entire drive, all on the ground. Mississippi State, as we got into the latter half of the third quarter and the fourth quarter, have really, shown their physicality and dominated the line of scrimmage.
Barnes again, stopped up by Corey Thomas, the backup to Braxton Hoyt.
They're coming from the field.
Thompson got it off in time, but a little bit wide. Intended for Isaiah Harris. Good pressure. Don't ask me to sing, man.
Come on, man. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's go.
Never learned the whole thing. That pass complete. Number 86, Jesse Jackson. Free play. Yeah, flag's down. Fitzgerald is going to take it. And pushed out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. Pretty juicy for Mississippi State out of the backfield. Gibson. Got a couple blockers out there. Stays on his feet. And out of bounds at the 46. Hands it off on the end around to Hill. 24th Grand Slam title. Looking to tie Margaret Court, I believe. Fitzgerald eluding harm's way and runs out of bounds for another first down. You talk about some of the greatest athletes of all time. As
We spoke with those players yesterday. Just have the utmost respect for Coach Snyder.
Fitzgerald over to Jones. Dante Jones down the sideline. Inside the 20-yard line. You know, I was encouraged. Hill into the boundary. Stayed on his feet. And tackled back at the 22-yard line by Reggie Walker. Hey,
Clemson's got 4 first-round draft picks.
Scary.
Texas A&M's got their handfuls up front with that defensive line.
3rd and 14, knocked away. And 4th down coming up. Duke
Really happy about his approach.
this one from 44. And he hit it off the upright, no good. Time winding down, 9 seconds to go.
Kansas State needs to get their house in order. They got UTSA next week, and then they've got to go to Morgantown at West Virginia.